My name is Nick. I'm from Lenovo Singapore. I'm responsible for Singapore SME segment and also the commercial channel for reseller ecosystem. We have a very good 2020. In fact, the pandemic actually has driven the accelerated purchase for our demand. If you look at the platform like Microsoft Teams, Zoom, and Singapore government, the education space whereby they use the SLS platform and Google Workspace for educations. These are platforms that has actually enabled home-based learning, work from home, and we talk about telecommuting or working from anywhere, part of solution or adoption now. So this has actually continued to drive our demand for devices currently. For the last few years, we actually also realized that there's a few trends that's going on. There's a few things, maybe three I can just name. Managed services, whereby most of the businesses are going to cloud computing, and we also start to see that the term like anything as a service. These are the trend that's going on. Consumer upgrade, right, or consumption upgrade, we can say that, because consumers are spending more times on their screen and devices, and they are actually upgrading more regularly and more recent. Thirdly would be application upgrade. So this is things like when more companies move into intelligent transformation as well as adopting AI, more powerful and more recent device will be required. And with that, I think you can still continue to see demand that's very strong. In fact, this year, where our financial year starts in April this year, we actually form a new vertical, which we call it Services and Solution Group. This group is actually recently just formed to go into areas that we can tap on in terms of growth from these three trends that's emerging currently. So from our commercial offering, basing on our flagship X1 Halo family offering, the likes of X1 4, X1 Titanium, X1 Nano, X1 Carbon, and X1 Yoga. This will be the series of commercial offering that will be enabled with 5G connectivity sometimes in Q4 of 2021. Good question, right? So I think at this moment, we just need to do a bit of trade-off in terms of how the traditional laptop or current laptop is having with the 720p camera, right? So where consumer wants a more thinner and lighter and bezel-less laptop, that's where the camera quality as well as the capability in terms of form factor is compromised. But if you follow our MWC announcement, we just launched our X1 Extreme Generation 4, whereby the camera is actually enabled with 1800p camera. So this is just the beginning of one offering that will come with a full HD camera. So more suite of product will be coming out in this line of product in the near future. So maybe back to the UC. So we have a suite of ThinkSmart collaboration solution, whereby leveraging on the Microsoft Teams as well as Zoom platform. So this suite of product actually using that to enhance the UC space. We are very excited with the new offering that's coming out from our Lenovo Go accessory series. Particularly, if you look at it, we have the multi-device or wireless offering of wireless mouse. So particularly the mouse actually comes with a will allow you to actually connect to 3 devices. It's actually a chargeable mouse, and it has a side button that is programmable, right? With that, we actually also launched a few wireless charging devices and mobile devices. So I'm particularly very interested and surprised to see that we have the wireless charging pad that uses the power by contact charging. This pad allows you to charge your 13-inch to 14-inch laptop. We also have a mobile wireless charging power bank, which come with the Qi technology, so you can do wireless charging as well as your usual USB Type-C charging. And on top of that, there's a new 20,000 amp power bank as well for you to charge your laptop 65 watt. At the same time, you also can charge your multiple devices on the go. Okay, MC50 is developed specifically to pair with our ThinkVision P series and T series monitor. As you, in our early conversation, we're talking about usage, work from home, unified communications. So the camera actually fits nicely with our ThinkVision camera. So it comes with the tilt and swivel function, so that you just need to tilt the camera to get the best angle. On top of that, it comes with noise cancellation function. And interestingly, it has a infrared lights that signal off to the surrounding family members or employee or colleagues that when the light is on, you know that actually the user is actually in a conference call. Good question. So let me break this into two separate answers. Let me just answer the UC or Smart Office collaborations offering at first, right? So I mentioned a little bit on all the ThinkSmart offering as a sub-brand that we have. So just name a few. We have our Smart Hub, Smart View, Smart Tiny Editions, and Smart Bar, which is a speaker, and the Smart Camera. So this forms a suite of smart collaborations solutions that we have, particularly and specifically work with Microsoft Teams as well as Zoom function. So on the security piece, if you look at our device, which is ThinkPad, we have a ThinkShield umbrella solution. So it's a customized solution whereby it actually secures the platform, the device, the endpoint, as well as security management. So if today the conversations is a lot on ransomware and all those end user security piece, our endpoint security portion whereby we partner with brands like SentinelOne and Bufferzone, which is actually our alliance partner, which we work exclusively. This will help us to address the security portion on the SMB user space, whereby they might have limited resources in terms of IT manager, IT personnel, as well as financial resources. So we have both offering, and it comes together and allow us to offer to our SME customer. So in Singapore, SME forms about 99% of the enterprise in Singapore, which actually 65% of the workforce and 48% of our GDP. So SMB actually is a very big piece of the overall Singapore economy, as well as Lenovo business. O2O, online to offline, that is part of Lenovo multi-channel strategy. And we believe that with the store, it's actually for the employee as well as the employer, for them to have a first-hand and user experience on all our devices. And it's a platform whereby we can showcase all our latest devices. And actually with the emphasis on SMB, we also in the research that we have, we actually come up with a sub-brand called ThinkBook, which is particularly targeting the prosumer space, whereby they may not be very much into our corporate black, carbon fiber part of ThinkPad category, and they are more attuned to consumerish, but yet enterprise commercial class security and hardware platform. So that's how we evolve. And like I said, the store is for all our customer, and it's definitely a go-to place for Singapore customers to come and check it out, the latest offering that we have.